Zerto's live failover operation is used when your production environment is taken offline by a natural disaster, complete hardware failure, network failure, or any other disruption. You can use this operation to fail over to the last journal checkpoint, even if the protected site is no longer up. You can run a live failover on an entire VPG or on a single VM within a VPG, giving you flexibility and granular control over this recovery operation. Before talking about what goes on behind the scenes of a live failover, let's walk through the different parameters that can be set within the wizard for this operation. Specifically, the commit policy, VM shutdown, and reverse protection options. The commit policy can be set to none, auto commit, or auto rollback. If none is selected, you'll need to come back to Zerto and manually commit or roll back the operation after validating the failed over VMs. If you select auto commit, Zerto will automatically commit the failed over VMs after the predetermined amount of time. If you choose auto rollback, Zerto will automatically roll back the failed over VMs after the time frame you specified. The VM shutdown operation determines how the production server shutdown will be handled. This option can be set to no, yes, and force. When no is selected, it will prevent Zerto from shutting down the production servers during the live failover process. If you set this option to yes, the servers will be gracefully shut down using the Shutdown Guest Operating System option in VMware. However, a graceful shutdown will only be successful if VMware tools are installed. If you choose Force, the servers will be forcefully shut down. This option should be selected if the server does not have VMware tools installed. Choosing Reverse Protection allows you to replicate back to production after the live failover is committed. Live failover begins by selecting the VPGs or VMs and the checkpoint, as well as the commit policy, VM shutdown, and reverse protection parameters in the wizard. Once the failover begins, the production VMs are shut down, if this was configured. The pre-commit VMs are created at the recovery location and powered on with their recovery disks directly attached. While in the pre-commit state, all writes are captured on the scratch disk. Once the user has committed the operation, the necessary I/O from the scratch disk and the journal volume are promoted to the recovery volume. If reverse protection has been configured and the production vCenter is up and responsive, then the production VM will be removed from inventory and its data disks used for preceding. If reverse protection was not selected, the VPG will go into a needs configuration state. The VPG can then either be deleted or reverse protection can be manually configured. Before performing a live failover on your full production environment, we recommend running a test failover to validate user access and look for possible issues before bringing down the production environment. It may also be helpful to perform a live failover on test or dev servers or environments as practice to get a good handle on the process.